It's interesting in the number of people that I've interviewed about Palisades Amusement Park. There's two words that almost invariably come up in the course of the conversation. And this goes back to my earliest interview with people. They always wind up saying fond memories. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get those words into the title of the book and the title of this film, because it truly is a place that does nothing but generate fond memories for people.
Said Carrie to Larry, now don't be contrary, I'm not going down to the aisle. Or it's too far to roam, and I've got to get home. I can only stay here for a while. We'll just take the ferry, go up in the airy, high up on the old Palisade. For there's always a breeze in the park with the trees. We'll roam through the woods in the shade. Take me up, 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 high up to Palisades Park. For there we can spoon by the light of the moon. It's the best place I know for a lark. Whirl me round, round, round. Through a waltz or a two-step we'll glide. With the cooing and wooing, now there's something doing on the Jersey side.
I remember when I read and we saw on television that the Palisades Amusement Park was closing, I said, oh, it's not just the end of an era, it's the end of a whole life.
I think in February of '72, when they tore down the Cyclone and it was final that the park would no longer be there, that's when it first really hit me that, this is gone.
I could probably count 5 or 6 days of my life that I was very sad. When John Lennon was assassinated, the Beatles broke up, JFK, and I mean, even though it's not on the same level, but the day Palisades Park, when I knew Palisades Park was not to be there anymore, to let this emotion come out for generations to come, not to share what we had, that was a very sad day for me.
It broke my heart to go down Palisade Avenue and see the strewn lots, vacant land. I saw old entry blanks from pageants and contests that I ran, and everything was gutted. It was just like seeing a member of your family destroyed.
Freddie Cannon called me one night and said, I got a great record for you. It's called Amusement Park. We want to recall it Palisades Park. Would you like to hear it? I said, of course. Chuck Barris wrote it. The guy with the Gong Show, and he was a record promoter in those days. And he brought up this acetate, this promo record, and he played it for me. I heard it once, and of course I knew, this, you just know in your gut when it's a hit. So I called Irving at home, and I put it on the tape. I held the telephone up to Irving, and I said, you got to listen to this. And this is an amazing record.
At a place called Palisades Park.
That's where the girls are. I took a ride on the shooty shoot. Girls, always girls and guys. I played it that first night on the air. Played it maybe 10 times. The phones lit up. And of course we knew we had a #1 song. Irving then, of course, called every radio station that he had influence on. record captured every emotion, every taste, every sound. It had sex in it, you know, teenage sex, which was fine. It was sweet, nothing nasty. When I fell in love, down at Palisades Park, it's fun. It's the roller coaster. You can almost feel it. So it's immortalized in music now, too. Oh, what I'd give for a hot dog right now and some French fries. But from Palisades Park.
There's something wonderful about some of these places that we carry forward with us into adulthood. We carry them usually in memory. Some of these places do carry a kind of the impact of memory with them. But you can get back to that association. Sometimes it's just a smell of popcorn, or maybe cotton candy will do it for you, and you're right back there.
This film is going to be a feel-good film that's going to bring a smile to the face of everybody who watches it. Whether you knew Palisades from personal experience, or you just heard of Palisades, or you just have a love for amusement parks in general, it's a feel-good film.